Hey, it's me, Zane, and this is gonna be a different video than what I normally make. I'm not gonna be the screaming bimbo that you know me as already, but I'm gonna be a little bit serious for a moment. Why the serious tone? Well, it's recently come to my attention through one of my clients that I've worked with that I need to slow down with music production and I need to take care of myself. I even know who this person is. I'm gonna let you know like what their name is. Their name is DeWidley. They they are the leader and creator of Abyss Idols, which is an idol group that I work with. As of now, though, I have 15 tracks that I need to work on for other clients, not just Abyss. 7 of them needing lyrics before I can even begin to put them together. One of them needing a rearrangement or like a re-recording, and like one of the others, um, I need to go back to the drawing board for. With 8 of them, I haven't even started on yet. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking a break from music production. I'm gonna be taking a long break. Not like the break I took on social media, which lasted for like a week. No. This is gonna be a lot longer than that. Possibly this break will happen until either October or November at the minimum. So that's going to be a thing. I will not be making any music, and this could mean that 5ZS or like Zango Symphony Volume 5 will be put on hold indefinitely. Or at the very least, if I do release it in the once a year plan that I have for these symphonies, it's going to be reduced by a very large amount, possibly to around 8 or 10 tracks with no bonus ones. Just those 8 or 10 tracks, that's it. It will be minimized. And also, I realized that I'm also allowing Scott to hibernate for the winter because I've been giving him a ton of tracks to do. And honestly, I think I needed to, give him a break. Because he works really hard on the tracks that I have him help with. And honestly, I think he deserves a lot more love than, the simple shout out in the credits ever would. So, in the comments, I want you to tell him how much you appreciate his work, how much you appreciate him as a person, and, just give him as much support as you can. Now, also, I need to rant about you know social media. Why did I bring up the fact that I left social media for like a week? Well, if you remember the Made Me Smile video, I mentioned how depressing social media had gotten, and I needed a break from all of it. I posted on Facebook and Twitter saying that social media was a cesspit of agony, misery, depression. Like, it was just horrible. Both sides were. And also, real quick, I'm going to address one person who, had good intentions with, trying to help me with getting through this shitstorm that is 2020. I believe the comment was look for Christian news. It's full of love and abundance. No, it ain't. Like, when you people start pushing baseless bullshit conspiracy theories, like how COVID 19 is a false flag operation for a new world order, when you tell me that if I vote blue, then I'm a baby killing socialist scumbag who will be cast down into hell for all eternity, then I have to tell you that you are being part of the problem. And the same goes for Twitter. When you tell me that every single cop out there is a racist hellhound that are hunting black people for sport, when you tell me that if I vote red, I'm a Islamophobic, homophobic, racist, xenophobic asshole who doesn't deserve a voice, then guess what? You're also part of the problem. And I'm gonna have to ask both sides to shut the hell up. I'm obviously not censoring myself this time. You may have noticed that in my other videos I may have added a subwoofer sound effect whenever I swore and whatnot. I'm not doing it here. I want to be as genuine as possible. And that means that I have to use such colorful language in order to speak to a very certain subset of you. Do not tell me that just because I use those words, then my point is immediately wrong. I know for a fact that a couple of people on my Facebook feed use such language before. Do not give me that. You cannot tell me that you completely ignore my points just because I use a few potty words. So yeah, don't even try. I've been keeping this pent up anger inside of me for quite a while because of the things that I saw. I just didn't speak about it, especially on Facebook, because I knew for a fact that if I did, then, I would be viewed as a sinner. I would be viewed as someone who is against the word of God. Someone who is, against everything good. I'm pro-evil. And I'm all around a terrible person. Like, I really don't want to ever put the blame on any of you. It's more of a collective rather than an individual that made me feel like I was, insignificant. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm pretty sure that Jesus would not appreciate that. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's probably giving you an earful right now. Or at the very least, he's very tempted to slap you. So yeah, that's why I took a break from social media for like a week, because I could not handle a lot of what I was seeing on there. It was just fucking terrible. Like, wholeheartedly. It was absolutely awful. Now, at the same time, this isn't going to be some sappy video that, is basically like, I'm sad and depressed. This isn't going to be like that at all. I actually want to thank some people who have helped me in various ways. First of all, I want to thank Crazy Greg Films. He is the very first person to ever pay me for a music role at all. He was the one who started this whole thing in the first place. So if you're watching this, thank you. Number 2, I have to thank Sean. Little side note, I've been wanting to upgrade from East West products for a pretty long time. So him paying me an amount that I'm not going to disclose because that's a bit too behind the curtains, in order to allow me to upgrade my orchestra from the East West Philharmonic Orchestra, or the East West Hollywood Orchestra, whatever they want to call themselves, all the way up to the BBC Symphony Orchestra Core Edition. That's my plan. Him doing that allowed me to upgrade to them and whatnot. So, yeah. And one last thank you to DeWidley, because I'll be honest, your community of Abyss Idols in general is probably the sweetest community I have ever been a part of. Like, the amount of love and support there that I see every time I log on to Discord for the day, then just, talk to people there, it's radiating with such positive energy that I have to thank you for it. And also, I have to thank you again because you are the person who sounded the alarm and told me that it was okay to take breaks every now and then. And then that made me realize exactly how many tracks I needed to finish up. And I was like, oh, okay, you're right. I do need to slow down. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to rant and get my thoughts out there. And I wanted to let you know what was going on. I'm not quitting. I'm just hibernating for the winter. Anyways, with that, I will see you all whenever possible. Take care, everybody.